are you over here trying to do? Back your ass up. Back up! Go over there. Touch that plug if you want to. I'm going to put a lump on your head. Oh, you going to put a lump on your own head. Be careful. Okay. I could be nice again because you're doing what I asked you to do. Just do it the first time and we won't have no problems. Okay? Hey, y'all, I'm inviting folks because I have something to say. Meanwhile, I'm over here watching my nephew. I'm sure at some point you'll hear him in the background. He's one of them ones that got to be watched. Uh-oh, I'm sorry. My bad, little homie. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inviting people, y'all. That's why I'm looking down. But hey, I want to get to this subject because people bewilder me. They truly the fuck do. I am totally taken aback. Oh, my brother's here. I'm at your shit. That's not yours. None of this is yours. You ain't got no money. So don't break it. Thank you. Okay, I'm done inviting people. So who is on here that actually watched that When They See Us flick? Yeah. Uh-huh. Who actually watched that? Come here. You want to be seen? Come here. Okay. Or nah. He ain't ready for y'all to be ready for him. Hi, mommy. But yeah, who watched the movie? I guess it's about a particular instance, something that happened before most of us were born, something that goes along with the regular narrative of what it means to be a black man in America. Oh, please stop. I don't even know what that is. In fact, let me move it because you're not going to stop. It's like Rello guts. Uh-oh, mommy's back. I'm on live, y'all. Just so y'all know, I'm on live. But, yeah, it's some occurrence that happened well before a lot of us were born. And, it's a part of the regular narrative of what it means to be a black man in America and live in certain areas and be in, the wrong place at the wrong time sort of situation. And what's crazy is someone made the point. Deny.
That's all on.
No, somebody just called me and I denied their ass. No, I didn't put him on there. But let me tell y'all.
What?
So we was laying in the bed and he kept trying to get off the bed, right? So I finally let him get off the bed. He ran straight to the bathroom. He had to pee. Yeah, and he told me. And then he did it. He waited for me to put him on the toilet and everything. And then he peed.
Which one you want? Strawberry or
tea?
You pee?
It was so nice.
Good boy.
It was so sweet.
You a big boy.
But your Uncle Marcus said hey. He on the live. Your Uncle Marcus said hey. Oh, he keep falling because them shoes untied. But okay, y'all, I'm sorry. So what's crazy is someone made the point earlier about, that story needs to be told. A lot of people didn't know. I'm one of the people that did not know. However, when I got the gist of the storyline, from other people, I was able to clearly see and understand that this is an instance of inflammatory, emotional, that's, I don't know what this sickness is that people have, that they beg to watch things that are going to make them emotionally uncomfortable and even angry. I don't know why everybody wants to feel that, experience that, live in that, vibrate on that level, but it's sick. And not only is it sick, but the fact that I don't watch shit like that either, sis. I'm with you. I gotta love that comment because I don't watch anything that's going to inflame me. I feel how I feel about white people, okay? About white society, about white supremacy, if that's what we want to call it. We all know what the fuck that is. We all know what it does. We all know how it feels to have to be under the foot of that. We got it. Why the fuck do I need to watch a movie on Netflix to remind me of how shiesty white people are? I do live my life looking like this every day. I do have to deal with it on my own. So why on earth do I want to go and experience something so heinous, uncomfortable, dissatisfying, angering, inflammatory, upsetting? Why do I have to go feel that? Just because, well, I feel like everybody needs to have the conversation. We'll have the conversation. What the fuck does that have to do with Netflix and with a movie? Because the only thing I can think of when you talk about a Netflix movie is a check. Now, to my understanding, it was the men who experienced it that commissioned the movie. So yeah, they might get a cute little check, but Netflix getting a check, bitch. Netflix get a check, and not only do they get a check, they get your loyalty because you think that they give a fuck. Because they gave you a movie, like because they gave you an exposing movie 20 plus years later. Who cares? Like what? What? Come on. This is about checks, people. This is about controlling the emotions of people. Okay, so what I want those who seem to be somehow lost as to why this is so important, what I want you to do is this. Go on the internet, on the Google, Google, okay? He on the phone?
He's talking to mother.
Can I see? Okay, I'm sorry. Take your asses on Google and go look at, don't touch my phone. You have your own. I'm using it.
Come here.
Go Google the patent for televisions, okay? And in the patent for Google, in the patent on Google for the televisions, it will tell you that its entire goal is to change your actual wave patterns in your goddamn brain, okay? It is literally a technology meant to change your mind and to form it and shape it. People like us who grew up with TVs in the home, your perception of reality is skewed because of the TV, because the TV shows you, that people live this way, people talk this way, people do this and people do that. You believe that it's true. Because you grew up, we all grew up with TVs in our houses, me fucking included. I still got a TV in my motherfucking house, bitch. And I got a Netflix account. Okay? Well, I don't have an account. A bitch I know got an account, and so I got an account. But none the motherfucking less. If you understand that nothing, I'm still so proud of you. You're welcome. If you understand that nothing, absolutely nothing goes on the TV without its purpose being to shape your mind, to make you do something, to make you feel something, to make you go somewhere, to make you buy something. There's nothing that goes on TV that's duty is not that. Its entire goal is to change your mind. So why the fuck would you watch something that makes you feel like that? And then you're going to watch it at night and go to bed and go to sleep. Do you know what happens when you go to sleep? Your brain internalizes everything that you have viewed that day because your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what you're looking at in real life and what you're looking at on TV. All it knows is your ass is looking. And you want to talk about some looking ass people? Yeah, that would be y'all. That would be y'all for sure. I'm not watching that shit. Don't ask me for a synopsis. Don't ask me for a breakdown. Don't ask me for a motherfucking thing about anything like that ever, because I'm not going to put myself in an emotional stance that makes me feel subservient or lower to somebody else. Makes me feel like I have to fight for something. What the fuck do I have to fight for? Look at me. You see me in this screen. Do I look like somebody that needs to fight? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it at all. I'm never going to do that. So as far as everybody that's in my inbox asking me what I think, this is what I think. I think, give me that.
Well, you know what? I can. Right. I know.
This is what I think. Yeah, I don't even know why he thinks that's his. I just told him none of this belongs to you. You ain't got no money. Ain't none of this yours. Except that candy. You had that. But listen, and it's so layered. I don't understand anything that has the capacity to change your emotional stance in the moment is something you want to take a double look at. You want to look at it from a God's view. A God's eye view is what I like to call it. I call it God's eye view. You need to be able to step out of a situation and look at it like you're uninvolved. The problem with shit like this is because it's based on race, most black people will feel automatically involved. Most black people will look at those young men and see their little brothers and see their sons and see themselves even, and it makes you feel some way. And that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous not because it's not possible and not because it's not true, not because it's not a conversation that doesn't need to be had, but the medium by which you allow yourselves to begin or to stop talking about something is absolutely disgusting. We all know what the fuck happens to young black boys when they go out into the world and happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Netflix doesn't have to tell you to tell your sons that. So stop. So miss me with that bullshit. Let's start there. Well, that's in the middle of my argument, clearly. Miss me with that. You don't need Netflix to make you think of something like that. We live like this every day, okay? And I know that you did not forget. Furthermore, this is yet another reason. And for those of us that are on my level, that are occultists, now that was for the regular folks. That's for the humans. For the occultists, let me tell you how disgusting you are. We know better. You know that your subconscious mind is the one that manifests every fucking thing. And I just told you that it doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's fake. It only knows what you expose it to. So why on earth would you expose it to something that could possibly manifest for you in your reality at some capacity? Because you decided this is worth my watch. And it's not even like it's just a movie. You bitches are watching a show. You're watching a series. You're dedicating 12 plus goddamn hours to watching some black boys be tortured, motherfucking ostracized and everything else. Why on earth is that something that you like want to do? And then you're like telling other people to do it? But I don't know. Like Django wasn't enough. Like watching all them fucking slave movies that we had no choice but to watch while we was growing up was not enough. Y'all need yet another reason to feel inferior to somebody and to be angry at one person when we're talking about a system. We're talking about a set of peoples, of persons, of systems. We're talking about a set of systems even. We're not even talking about one singular system. We're talking about a group of things. You can't even go anywhere in the goddamn world without encountering racism. So that one bitch with that one book, it means nothing. It means nothing. You guys aren't doing anything. You're not doing shit. Furthermore, seemingly off subject, but I promise you there's a point. Meditation is a step away from sleep. The best meditation you can get is when you are weathering in between being asleep and being awake. Okay, and the purpose of that is sleep, as we know, is the cousin to death. Sleep and meditation is how you can really tap into your mind enough to manifest things. So why the fuck are you watching that right before you go to bed? Common sense is not so common. Clearly, I mean, between bandwagons, between people being emotionally gluttons for punishment, I'm not exactly sure what the purpose of all of this is. You know, y'all swear that it's for some enlightening reason, but it couldn't be, because I enlighten motherfuckers every day. And I'm sorry, but I don't get enough shares if that's the truth. Y'all not trying to be enlightened. Y'all asses want to feel something. That's what you want to do. You want to feel. You want to be in your feelings about something. Go be in your feelings about your damn child. Go be in your feelings about your neighborhood. And if you in dating, you got enough to be in your feelings about. Get your ass off Netflix and go help somebody rebuild their goddamn house. Bye.